Hi, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Rupa. Today my topic is about decimal fractions. Before going to the topic, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. So here let us see what is decimal fraction. Okay. A decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is 10 or multiples of 10. That is 10 or 100 or 1000, etc. Or you can see this is also the decimal fractions. Here I am showing another decimal examples like 7 by 10, 18 by 100, 127 by 1000, 5, 9 by 10, 16, 27 by 100, etc. or decimal fractions. These are all examples for decimal fractions. Here, a decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator means here the denominator either 10 or multiples of 10. Then that fractions is called decimal fraction. Then the fractions will call it as decimal fractions. Okay. Now the digits after the decimal point are read one by one. Example, 5 by 100 is expressed as 0.05 and it is read as 0.05. Okay, the digits after the decimal point or read one by one like this. How? 0.05 like this. We need to read that decimal numbers. Next, here the number of digits after the decimal point is equal to the number of zeros in the denominator of the fraction. Here number of decimal points is equals to the number of zeros in the denominator of the fraction. In the fraction denominator, how many zeros? If in case the denominator have 2 zeros, so the decimal point should be keep it after 2 digits. Okay, a decimal point separates a whole number from a decimal fraction. A decimal point separates a whole number. That point will keep it that point separates the whole number from a decimal fraction. Okay, now let us see. So here you all clear with what is decimal fraction, right? A decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is 10 or multiples of 10. And how we need to read, that is in case if the digit is 8 by 100, will expressed as 0.08 like that. Okay, right? Next, here is the place value. How we need to recognize, how we need to write the place values of the decimal fractions. Here let us see how to do it. In number 6129.285, in this number 6129 is the integral part, that is whole number, integral part, and 285 is the decimal part. Okay, integral part and the decimal part. Before the point, that number will call it as integer part. After the point, we'll call it as decimal part. The number of digits after the decimal point in it is 3. Here we 2, 8 and 5, no, 3 digits, right? So we say that the decimal fraction has 3 decimals. Okay, and the place value chart for the decimal fraction says here 6129.285 is has follows. Here I am showing one table, okay, of this number, means how to recognize the place values of each digit. Okay, here this table shows thousands place, hundreds place, tens place, ones place. And what is this tenth place and hundredth place, thousandth place? Have you uh, see any difference in this? Yes, that is after the decimal points, after the point, those numbers will call it as decimal points, right? How to write that decimal points here? See, after the point we need to write tenth place, that is small t, and hundredth place small h, thousandth place, that is th, right? Here 6129, we know that, right? 6 is in thousands place, and 1 is in hundreds place, 2 is in a tens place, and 9 is in the ones place, right? After the point here 2 is in the tens place, means this is a decimal number, right? Decimal part, this is a decimal part, right? That we need to write tenths place, hundredths place, and thousandths place. Here 2 is in the tenths place, 8 in the hundredths place, and 5 is in the thousandths place. Okay, the difference between tens and tenths, hundreds and hundredths, and so on, like this. Only the middle ones part only the same, and the after the point we need to write tens from, we should start from tenths place, hundredths place, and thousandths place, and so on, like that. Okay, this is clear, right? How to write place values. So after the point we need to start from the tenths place, that is we need to write that is small t, whereas in that normal digits, that is whole number integral part, we are writing as a capital T, right? Like that we need to write small letters in the decimal numbers, decimal fraction side, decimal part side. Okay, and now let us see how to do the expanded form of the decimal fractions. Okay, now let us see how to expand the 594.672. Okay, here 594.672 is equals to 5 is in the which place? 5 is in hundreds place, and 9 is in the tens place, 4 is in the ones place, right? So we will write like a 5 hundreds plus 9 tens plus 4 ones, right? We saw the table, right? Place value of the table. So here after the decimal, after the point, what we'll call it? Those numbers will call it as decimal fractions, right? Those decimal fractions will start from tenths place, tenths, and hundredths and thousandths, right? Like that. 6 is in the which place? 6 tenths, 7 hundredths, and 2 is in the thousandths, right? So after this 500 plus 90 plus 4, here after the point how we need to write? This is tenths is a 0.6, and hundreds 0.07, thousands 0.002. Then if we add all this, how we will get again this number only, 594.672, right? So after the second step, the third step is 500 plus 90 plus 4 plus, we can write the decimal points like fractions. How we need to write? After the point how many digits are there, then we need to keep that many zeros in the denominator place. Okay, Here after for 0.6, how many digits are there? Only one. So we will write only 10 in the tenth place. Next, 7 by hundreds, because after the point how many digits are there? Two digits, right? So we need to write two zeros in the denominator's place. And plus 2 by 1000. Is it clear for all? So let us see the second one. Similarly, the number 28.548 can be expressed in expanded form as 20 plus 8 plus 0.5 plus 0.04 plus 0.008. Then how can we write like this one? Again, the second step is 20 plus 8 plus 5 by 10, because only one digit after the point. So we need to write only 10 in the decimal place. Denominator place. Plus 4 by 100 plus 8 by 1000. So you all are little clear about what is decimal fractions, and what is the place, how to write the place value of the decimal fractions, and how to do the expanded form of the decimal fractions, right? Okay, thank you for watching.